Alright, yeah, and welcome back on into some more Magic Arena Mana Burns. So, this week we're going to be taking a look at a deck called Don't Play This Deck. I'll be honest guys, I'm running out of ways to tell you guys not to build these decks, because I keep coming up with these these very, very obvious don't do this names, and you guys keep on making them. So, yeah, we're going to have to keep on trying to get you to stop making these bad decks. But until then, I'm going to keep on making them all the same. So, if you remember the Indomitable Creativity deck, the deck that actually started this whole series off, then this deck will seem a whole lot familiar to you. So the idea of the deck is to play a lot of different creatures. So we're all fans of the Majestic Myriak over here and the Samuts to give them haste. This is the kind of usual thing. However, the way that we're going to go about getting all of these creatures into play, and that is the plan. It's to play every single creature in one go. Not just a RNG fest random selection of 4 of 7 like we had in the Indomitable Creativity. We're going to play all of them, or at least as many as remain in our deck. And the way that we're going to do that is by playing Sarkhan Dragon Soul. So, if you were around on the sponsored stream for Wizards of the Coast, you'll be very familiar with this particular card, hopefully. If you're not, I'm going to leave a link in the description to how we discovered that Sarkhan's Ultimate is hilariously awesome. So he's a 6-mana Planeswalker, 4 and 2 red for a 5 loyalty. His +2 is basically Goblin Chainwhirler, deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature your opponents controls, so it has a way of wiping a board if it is low to the ground anyway. Not very likely overall, so a bad +2. His -3 is pretty much Chandra's -3, except for a slightly worse. Deals 4 damage to target player or Planeswalker, so he can't target creatures, which makes it very bad because it means that Sarkhan has no way of defending himself. So yet again, is a very bad -3. However, the -9, you can't argue with the -9. It says search your library for any number of dragon creature cards and put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. And you might be thinking to yourself, Tom, Multani's not a dragon. Locust God's not a dragon. Nezahul's a dinosaur. You seem to only have a few dragons in here, so how are you planning on getting all of these creatures out in one go? Well, chat. We're going to be playing a wonderful little card called Arcane Adaptation. So, if you've watched that video down in the description below, and I highly suggest you do, right after that happened, that was the first time that ever ultimated Sarkhan, and we were playing it in a dragon deck. So, obviously, naturally, we managed to -9 and take every single dragon out of our deck and play them all in one go, which was hilariously awesome. So I immediately asked chat if they wanted to combo this with Arcane Adaptation, because Arcane Adaptation is very interesting. It's very bad, but it's very interesting. It says 2 and a blue. As Arcane Adaptation enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control are the chosen type, in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control, and creature cards that you own that are not on the battlefield, which means that any creature in our deck, in our graveyard, in our exile pile, anywhere, is whatever creature type we want it to be. So when we ultimate our Sarkhan Dragon Soul and look for dragons, and if we have Arcane Adaptation down naming dragon, that means he can get any creature he wants, any creature at all, out of our deck, play them all on the field in one go. So that's basically the plan. So we've got a few tools to get there where we want to go. So we've got Disallows and Wizard's Retorts, because we're going to go into a little bit of a control-y matchup kind of situation here. We want to make sure that we survive long enough. And we've also got Sweltering Suns as well, for the things that we don't catch early on, to wipe the board, to protect Sarkhan as well. It's very important that we protect Sarkhan, because without this Sarkhan, this boy over here, nothing can happen. Nothing at all. So we want to make sure that he's safe. So we've got Sweltering Suns to wipe the boards. We've got counter spells to make sure that he's safe and keep away horrible, horrible things. This deck is not completely optimized, I won't lie, but this is not the series for optimized decks. So, you know, take that as you will. We got Searcher's Canter as well, so that we can use this to dig for our pieces and counter spells and things like that. If we manage to transform it, we can actually go search for non-creatures, which means it'll bottom all of these creatures if we see them in the selection on Azcanta the Sunken Rune, but it will allow us to pick up things like Sarkhan Dragon Soul, or board wipes, counter spells, that kind of thing, even Arcane Adaptation. All of the combo pieces we want to find, we'll be able to hit off Searcher's Canter, and all the things that we don't want to hit will just immediately get bottomed, and that is completely fine by us. I also have Tormenting Voices for a similar situation as well, to go find our combo pieces, but the additional cost to discard a card, if we've managed to draw like Majestic Myriarch, Samet, or anything like that, one of our uncastables or hard to cast creatures, then the additional cost isn't too much anyway, because it's practically a dead card in our hand, and it allows us to draw 2 cards to maybe find our pieces to make our combo go. We also have 3 copies of Dragon's Hoard as well, 3 mana. When a dragon enters the battlefield, you put a gold counter on it, and you can remove a gold counter to draw a card. So Arcane Adaptation names dragon, so, you know, we get a counter for every dragon that enters. We'll just fill this one up. But it's mostly here for a mana rock to make sure that all of our uncastables, so the green manas on our Majestic Myriarch and Samets and things like that, Dragon's Hoard allows us to filter our mana, essentially, to make sure that we can actually cast some of these things if all goes wrong, because we had that kind of situation in the Indomitable Creativity one as well, so I'm going to try and mimic the same kind of thing. Other than that, we've got a bunch full of creatures. As you guys know, a lot of these creatures are probably very much replaceable, honestly. As long as you can give Majestic Myriarch, in this particular build, what I'll say, as long as you can give Majestic Myriarch haste, which is fine, you know, a lot of our dragons have haste in this particular case, so as long as you can give him haste, and you're running Lathless as well. Lathless is the secret MVP of this particular deck, because it makes Majestic Myriarch do stupid things. So, 6 mana for a 6/6, not really relevant, we're not probably going to be casting Lathless at all, but it says whenever a non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. So, for every single creature that turns up on the field, Lathless at the same time on the ultimate Sarkhan, because all the triggers activate at the same time, so Lathless will trigger for every single creature. Pretty much means it's going to double the board full of 5/5s. But that means that Majestic Myriarch, whose power and toughness are equal to twice the number of creatures you control, gets a lot bigger. So Majestic Myriarch is pretty much just going to completely ignore everyone else on the field. They're almost not important in the slightest if Majestic Myriarch hits the field, but yeah, it's going to do some fun stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but we're going to get into the games pretty soon. We've got 8 islands, 7 mountains, 4 sulfur falls, 4 ether hubs for the off-color stuff. It's a one-time use, we don't generate any energy, so keep that in mind, but they are fine all the same. And 1 castigating cataracts as well for the memes. 5 in attack to add 5 color of any combination of colors, so we can cast everything in our deck, technically, with what we have here as far as our mana base and our Dragon's Card's concerned. Without further ado, though, this has been a very long deck tech. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this particular deck. Be sure to like and subscribe, but without further ado, let's get into the games and let's watch this madness unfold. Okay. Wow, this hand. Turn 2 voice, discarding whatever we feel like. Turn 3 Horde. I'm just going to mulligan this one. There's so many better hands. This one's kind of better. Need a blue source. Yeah, it's kind of a blue source. We'll take it. I don't know about this hand. This hand's actually like Turbo Gash. Not having that double blue for the disallows on 3 is going to be annoying. Maybe we draw into it. Running those beautifully horrible islands to go with our beautifully horrible deck. Alright, play an island, pass the turn. We actually did get our double blue, so that's pretty good. Our mana's not looking too terrible at the moment, actually. As long as he doesn't do anything here, we're good. Anything here that's terrible. That's really terrible. Okay. Well, at this point, we're in race mode. I need to get this Lathless down soon. So let's get the Dragon's Hoard down. That puts us to 4, 5 mana next turn. And then we got Lathleth the turn after that. Do need something to protect against this Tempest Djinn. Sweltering Sun's not going to do it. Let's pass the turn. An encouraging tap out next turn would be nice. Into no answer for a 6/6. Opponent's running Tempest Djinns with Mountains and Sulphur Falls. That's interesting. Saheeli is not on my list of acceptable things to resolve today. Has he got the negate? Looks like it.
That wasn't very inventive.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, let's just play Lathless, I guess. Need to do something proactive for this Tempest Djinn. I'm assuming next turn we can maybe do Daragaz, or we, Wow! Okay. The jank is real. Jank on jank. Suppose that's what I get for, Wow! Really? That's how we're gonna play it. Pass the turn. Getting out janked. Are we calling this like blue-red flyers? Is that what we're calling this? I'm gonna let that resolve. And cycle this Sweltering Suns because it does absolutely bugger all. And we're on 5. So cycle this. We need to hope that we can cast Daragaz next turn. There's an island. A search for Asganta. Oops. So I want to make 5 mana with our Cascading Cataracts. And sure. Play Daragaz. If this hits a counter, we're dead. If it doesn't, we're probably still dead, but still. Yep, censored again. Alright. That's the game we're playing today. Well, let's go for another game, shall we? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I haven't seen a good hand all day. It's starting to get hard to believe that we won the first time we ever played this deck. This is a virtual 5. I'm just going to mulligan. That's actually really good. That's actually sick. Alright. So we hope to draw into a board wipe at some point, because I'm guessing we're going to need one. But other than that, I mean, we got the actual combo in hand, a little bit of ramp to get us there. So who knows, this actually might be the game. I've said that a few times now. Well, that dies to Sarkhan, and so does his servo that he makes. Disallow's not too bad. Just gonna keep playing blue. No reason to show him our red just yet. Depending on how and what he plays, I might actually just, like, go Dragon's Horde to rush towards Sarkhan. Just since he actually might just wipe the board here completely. He might be the Sweltering Suns that we need. That's an island. Alright, well, I'm just going to play Dragon's Horde. Hopefully he doesn't have an Abrade, that would suck. It's not the end of the world, mind you, but it would suck. Okay, Dragon's Horde resolves. Stuck on end step, so incoming Abrade. No? Okay, fair enough. Keep those 1 toughness creatures coming upon him. We're on 5 mana next turn, so we can't play Adaptation and Hold Up and Disallow, unfortunately. We also can't play Sarkhan. So next turn's interesting. Interesting in that it is entirely not that interesting. So do I play Arcane Adaptation here, or do I disallow something that Sarkhan can't deal with? I think I have to Hold Up in the Disallow. Plan on making him tap out for as many 1 toughness creatures as he feels like tapping out for, but then countering anything that Sarkhan doesn't kill, or anything that's just really scary. I don't think Hazoret's too scary if he just slams that, since he can't actually attack with it, and we might be able to just race it. Potentially, anyway. Five mana. Hitting us for 3 again. Fair enough. We're going to have to get really lucky, which is, you know, it's not surprising at all, with whatever he decides to play after we play our Sarkhan. Because we're going to need to be able to wipe the board after he slams down. Okay, so Sarkhan coming down for the first time in the series. Do you think, Sarkhan? Wipe that board. Opponent now looking at this Planeswalker, wondering at what it does, because no one in their right minds would play it. Outside of this deck, I wouldn't. I do have one in my Dragon deck, but it was only because it was a Sarkhan and I could, and I thought, ooh, if we ever get to that -9, it might be kind of cool. That's about it, really. Is he going to start lightning striking Sarkhan? That'd be interesting. We are at 12, so I probably wouldn't if I were him. So next turn we play Arcane Adaptation, Hold Up and Disallow, most likely, unless we draw something better. Holy crap! That's the thing. Take up Sarkhan. Play Arcane Adaptation. We'll name Dragon. Let's hope that our opponent gets greedy and attacks us directly. Hoping to maybe Lightning Strike Sarkhan or something like that. We're dead if he doesn't. That's what you get for tapping out for Sarkhan and finding out that, you know, your Laughless Dragon Queen and your Ether Chasers go in the same deck. Who would have known that? Who'd have thunk it? Alright, that's not happening. That targets Planeswalkers. It's also a big nasty as well. So we're actually like an Ether Hub off of playing Palladium Ores, which... Oh my god. Just like the first Dragon game we ever played, our opponent has forgotten what the Sarkhan does. Minus Sarkhan. Daragar's Lathlis, Majestic Miriarch, Multani. Oh, you... No! Why? Oh, no! I'm gonna have to go for one more game. God damn it. I just want to show what it happens. Next game. Next game. Okay. Oh my god, is this a good hand? Wow. I've never seen a good hand today. Oh my god, we're gonna keep it. It has our combo piece. It has counters. It has board wipes. It has ramp. This hand has everything. Who did I kill to make this happen? Oh my god, a top deck of actual god tier and godliness. Oh my god. Search for his counter on 2. No, it just goes to show if you fail miserably 17,000 times, eventually you'll catch a break. That's our Heart of Kieran. it does nothing really of use right now. Neither does that Vivictus. That, on the other hand, is very nice disallow. So I'm going to pass the turn. Our opponent can play whatever he wants. Probably gets countered, is what I was about to say. I think it does, because right now he actually can't get it back. And that allows him to crew his Heart of Kiran, which is very annoying. That's not ideal. You can keep the counter spell. Pass the turn. So is this the net-decked red-black mid-range deck? Because if it is, then we don't stand a chance. Should note that we don't stand a chance against any good decks. But that's mana burn. Alright. Search for his counter. Land. Lovely. Yeah, if we're not hitting counters when we've just used one, hitting a land drop is pretty great. We've only got 2 mana left, so I can't really play this Dragon's Horde just yet. Next turn we can Dragon's Horde and hold open a counter though. Which is nice. I like. I don't know how useful... Yep, that's fine. I don't know how useful this Sweltering Suns is actually going to be. We know it hits Scrap Heap Scrounger, but that's about it really. Is he passing? I might cycle this Sweltering Suns. Just so that we can get where we need to go quicker. I'm not sure how useful it is, and if that's the case, I'm just going to throw it away. YOLO. Lathless. Not what I had in mind. But I will take the land, which allows us to land Dragon's Horde. And that does technically give us a Sarkhan next turn, though not entirely sure if we would play Sarkhan. Just because our opponent can just resolve whatever he feels like resolving at any given time. Like a Chandra. If I had allowed him to follow up my Sarkhan with a Chandra, we'd be in trouble. That being said, she doesn't really actually... Yeah, I'll keep tormenting voice. She doesn't really interact with Sarkhan in a way that bothers me. So get rid of Lathless. I think. She is castable. But no, we're here for a Sarkhan Dragon Soul. Land drops are good. Everybody likes land drops. So we got 3, 6, 7, 8. 1 mana off of being able to Sarkhan plus... I'm going to graveyard that Sarkhan since we have one. And now we have Sarkhan plus Disallow. Oh, Majestic Myriak! God dang it! Well, at least the rest of the deck gets to do its thing, I suppose. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a Sarkhan plus a Disallow. Ping you to 19. Our opponent now looks at Sarkhan to wonder what the hell it does. Chandra actually could interact with Sarkhan though, because he could crew the Heart of Kiran. So that is actually true. Nezzy. Alright, next turn we get to Ultimate Sarkhan. Come on. Come on. It's as easy as this. It's as easy as opponent never playing anything. That resolves. It is summoning sick and I don't care. It's a crew 3 opponent. I just had to double check there because I thought I'd made an oopsie. Okay. Not that I need to. I'm just gonna do this. Still have the Disallow open, so that's why I'm going for it. I think Arcane Adaptation is pretty much what I'm looking for. Yeah. Didn't find it. So we're not going to be able to go crazy with Sarkhan. Like we'd hoped. Unless this hits Arcane Adaptation. Does this hit Arcane Adaptation? Come on. I need it one time. It's a land. Okay, well, Ult Sarkhan, we're doing half of what we wanted to do. We didn't get the Arcane down, which means we only get to get a few dragons out of our deck, but Majestic Myriarch is going to bounce off of them. So Palladium Ores, Daragaz, and then we'll play Majestic Myriarch. Which will have Flying, Trample, Haste, Hexproof, Vigilance, that kind of deal. So green, play out Majestic Myriarch, which will be a 6/6 with a maddening amount of things. I don't know if our opponent can actually interact with this, so we're probably just going to win off of this. It's like you can't touch the two biggest hitters, really, and Daragaz is one of those that just, like, comes back constantly, so... Yeah, down to 5. Has to kill all 3. Hour of Devastation doesn't do it. Vraska's Contempt doesn't do it. Something like Yahenni's Expertise doesn't do it. Bontu's Last Reckoning does, I suppose. Disintegrates my Daragaz, which will come back later. But still dead to both of these, right? Yeah, if we play Nezahal, Myriarch's back to lethal again, and it's uncounterable, so... Pianola, we have Trample. Still lethal. It's like we've done it. So I have 2 Hexproof, Flying, Vigilant, and Trampling baddies. No first strike, unfortunately, so I won't be blocking. So you go up to 7 dead. Yeah. Remove those egg counters. Do they have a cool thing? Nah. They all have the same counter. It's actually kind of bad in terms of figuring out what the hell's going on with... I didn't really want that. Let's remove a counter off Dragon's Horde because we can. We're just doing things that we can now. Play you. So it looks like we've won, but not the way that we wanted. And as is tradition for Mana Burn, we have to win the way that we want to. So let's suit them up, swing over, and go to another game. Boop. That's a lot of damage. What you gonna do about it? So we dumped a Vivictus, didn't we, as well? So that would have been another dragon that we actually could have gotten off of Sarkhan's ultimate without Arcane Adaptation. So there are scenarios... BM. I don't even think I need to do this. But damn it, I'm going to do it. Counter. Now try block it with your 1 server, 1 Thopter. Whee! Not happening. I'm going to be at this all day, because when I win, I don't win the way that I want, and when I lose, it's absolutely miserable. So let's try it one more time, shall we, at least? Alright, we have Arcane on 3, Torment on 2 to discard Multani. It's a lot of drawing to go find what we need. I guess I'll take it being on the draw as well. It's an aggro deck, so we lose. Okay. I could say that about a lot of matchups, honestly. Daring Buccaneer on 1. Okay. Island go. Well, at least we're not at risk of our Tormenting Voices being countered. We are taking 3. On the hunt for some sweltering suns. That's the Sarkhan. It's not too bad, I guess. It's the pieces that we need. Right, get rid of Multani. Uncastable. More lands. Okay. Better than nothing. We're not going to live long enough to get to Sarkhan, though, but it's nice trying. Take 3. We need that Sweltering Suns. Come on. We've got the mana for it now. We just need it. Tormenting Voice. Ping ping. Get rid of Island. Something good? Come on, off the top. Yes! Alright. Okay. There is hope for this match. I just wish I could ask our opponent to not leave when I win. That's been the hardest part about this recording this series. Is when we've won, our opponent scoops. And I don't get to show off the combo. And that's basically this series in a nutshell. I want to show off the combo. I don't want to just win with the deck. The deck's irrelevant. It's the combo that matters. Which is a weird thing to say, but there you go. That's a double striking pirate right there to put us on 4. Alright, well, it looks like we're dead anyway. Alright, well, we're dead if we don't do this. We're probably dead if we do. But we're going for it. Pass the turn. Because we can't even play Sarkhan next turn to get rid of any 1 toughness creatures that might not have summoning sickness. Dragon's Horde. We can play that and hold open a counter. So I will. Now's his opportunity to lightning strike us in the face. He's just lost that opportunity. That being said, I probably have to counter anything that kills me, but let anything go that doesn't. I'd guess. Okay. It's another Dragon's Horde, so we can go 1, 2, 3. 4 mana left open. We could hold open the counter, get Dragon's Horde. I want to be able to Sarkhan plus Wizard's Retort or something like that, just so that I don't die. I can Arcane Adaptation the turn after I play Sarkhan. So I think I have to Dragon's Horde. Now I actually hold open the counter while I wait as well. Multani's castable. Zatalpa eventually is castable. Oh my god. I think we're living the dream. The meme dream. I don't know what he's holding on to, but we live in it. We got 3, 6, 7. Play Search for his Canter. I want more lands. And a shock our face. That doesn't kill us, so I let it resolve. Okay. Pass the turn. Now we're in real nasty territory now. There's that naming pirate. Oh, is he stuck on black mana? That explains a lot. I can't stop this from killing me is the thing. Right, so the problem is that I can counter this, but he could lightning strike and kill me. I think I have to go for it, though, because I have nothing in hand that kills it after it's landed. So if he has the strike or the shock, I'm dead anyway. Bait or not. Ooh, come on, yes, okay. Land or counterspell? That's a Nether Hall. That's going into the graveyard. That's a land. We draw. We doing it. We are doing it. 1, 2. Colourless. 3. Let's do this now. Let it count it for me. Oh, I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short of holding open the counter. I miscounted. Go back. Go back. I'll cast this one. 1, 2, 3. The game has bugged. Oh, no, there we go. We want to name Advisor. No, we'll name Dragon, I think. Pass the turn. We can as Canter. It won't get us a land. And it will drop our guard with our counter, though. Ouch. Gotta go. It's gonna take the counter anyway. And it kills us in 2 turns. So it must be. Looks like he passes a turn. Yeah, I think he's got all black cards in hand, and none of them are doing him any favours. That's a disallow. I kind of just want to play this Talpa, just as a blocker so these creatures don't kill me. You know what? YOLO. Let's do it. It's YOLO time. Actual YOLO time. Got a counter or the kill spell? Go for it. The game seems to be bugging out now, so I don't even know how long this one's going to last. Alright. Sarkhan coming down. Chain Whirlering. We're doing it. If we untap, all gravy. We can even play as a Talpa down to block a creature that might kill us, so... Are we just dead? Kill me or don't, opponent. It's entirely up to you. Ugh. He's now got 2 black for pirates. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. I know you won't scoop because I'm on 2. You shouldn't scoop. Neckbreaker. Alright. Fair enough. I think we're doing it. I think we are finally doing it. Oh my god. Alright, Sarkhan up to 9. This Talpa has to live. It must live. White. White. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's a Talpa, an Elder Dino Dragon. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Don't scoop, and don't kill me. Don't scoop. Don't scoop, and don't kill me. We win next turn. Come on. Don't scoop and don't kill me. Don't scoop and don't kill me. Come on. Come on. Don't scoop and don't kill me. You can do it. You can do it. Don't scoop and don't kill me. One of either. It's fine. Anything else is unacceptable. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, yep, that's fine. If he goes for... Oh no! Neckbreaker! Oh no. No. Double strike. Double strike puts us to 1. Double strike puts us to 1. Because he loses that plus ability. So we go to 1. Come on. Don't scoop. And don't win. No! God damn it! Why? Why? This is actual torture. This is torture. Mana burn. Mana burn. Okay, we're in. I'm going to keep this hand, I think. It's got counters and board wipes, 1 piece. We'll go with it. A castable, uncastable card. Yeah. I'm not getting picky about our hands anymore because they just seem to throw crap at us, so... If it looks reasonable, I'm keeping it. It's a red deck. Oh boy. Well, at least I ain't got a turn 1, so that's okay. Oh, thank Christ. Well, that is all the mana we need for our early game, so that's nice. I want to keep hitting lands, though. I actually just want Flood out and then at some point give me an Arcane Adaptation. And then we're good. I'll accept that. That would be an acceptable victory for me. Land and go on a red deck. I like it. I pass the turn. If you lightning strike me, I will allow it. So we got our 4th mana. We need to get up to 6 with Sarkhan. If we were up against just a red deck, then Sarkhan could probably just go down on his own. Fairly uncontested. Aha! No. We're playing Burn. Somebody has tried to set up and get greedy. And for those who checked the Burn deck that I built for the stream, it's pretty much why I didn't run it, because it hits counters, it dies to everything. It's a lot of setup for a really great payoff, mind you, but it's no immediate action. He's got another one. Okay. Well, that sucks. We do have Sarkhan, though. I might be able to just, like, Samet kill Gutter Snipe. Let's try it. He's just going to start pinging burn spells at me, though. And I'm sure he's got a handful of plenty. So we're going down pretty low. Arguably, we should have Sweltering Suns it away. We're about to find out how much that punishment costs us. So that's 4 damage. I was kind of hoping he went to combat first so we could negate half of this, but I'm going to take another one. Flame Lash. Wow, we're digging deep for our burn. Okay. Down to 10. Attacks. Samet kills it. Yeah. Alright. That's not too bad. Well, our life total's pretty bad. But this is pretty good. Alright. Okay. It's on. It's a race, but it's on. Sarkhan. Sarkhan ticks up. We swing for... Oops. Oops. We oops our opponent. Our opponent hopefully leaves Sarkhan alone, but if he doesn't, then we stand a chance of just winning. So counters is pretty much all I want to see now. Off the top of our deck. Somehow I'm doubtful that Sarkhan stays untouched, but we are at 10, so... Things like Gutter Snipe are very powerful. We do have the Sweltering Suns, and Samet survives it. So I'm probably going to pull the trigger on Sweltering Suns. Hopefully he plays another creature so I can get extra value. That's another 4 damage. See, when it's left untouched, it's disgustingly good. It's just it's very rarely left untouched. Alright. Red, red, blue, kill Gutter Snipe. Tick up Sarkhan. And win next turn. I'm going to hold open a counterspell I don't have because I don't need to cast this Arcane Adaptation right now. I'd rather have the risk of a counterspell than anything else. He's got 3 cards in hand to do 6 damage. It's not difficult for him. But if he manages it, kudos to you. I'll feel bad that I didn't kill that one Gutter Snipe. There's 3. Does he have the other 3? With the slowest win in his hand ever. He passes. So we we Arcane Adaptation. Naming Dragon. Ultimate Sarkhan. If he's slow rolling, I swear to God. Daragaz, Lathlis, Majestic Myriad, Palladium Ores, Locust God, Vivictus, and Zatalpa. Go! Everything has haste, but Majestic Myriad's the only thing that matters. We finally done it! Watch Majestic Miriak do his thing. That's a 28-28. Haste, flying, double strike, hexproof, indestructible, trample with vigilance. So unfortunately, Majestic Miriak takes the sails out of everyone else because he just goes and does this one little ping. Oh yeah, we also get a kill your swamp. He's slow rolling in here. Don't you dare! Don't you dare slow roll me! Ooh, Sweltering Suns. All right, we've managed it. Holy crap! Oh my god, it couldn't have come quicker. Oh my god. Oh, that was a marathon. It's taken me quite a while to get to this point. I've lost many a rank, many a brain cell, but we've got there. We got there. That was the combo I wanted to pull off. I cannot believe that our burn opponent didn't have 3 damage in hand, or at least apparently he didn't want to cast it. Should have Sweltering Suns that got a snipe though, I think. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. It was a critical mistake that shouldn't have made this game get as close as it did, but I'm kind of glad that it did, because it nearly killed me. Oh, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's edition of Mana Burn. I really hope you do, because that has taken a lot out of me. Oh boy, I'm going to have to go and record a hell of a lot of stuff now, because Jesus Christ. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe for more of this madness. I promise the next deck will be so much better than this one, because this one, if you want to build a deck that does something as stupid as this, just play Indomitable Creativity. This one was kind of a meme deck during the sponsored stream, but I thought I would showcase it to you guys as well on the channel at some point. It costs many a wild card, and it's damn right not worth it. Do not spend your wild cards on this deck. Promise you will regret it. You will regret it. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.